Hi everyone, welcome back to Mohan Tech channel. In this video, I am going to teach you what is database and how to create tables inside the database and what exactly the table is and how to insert the data inside the table and how I'll let you know how to retrieve the table also, like how to open the table also. Okay, mainly before entering that, I suggest you to please watch the before video, which is SQL introduction. Now if you get it now, you can enter in this video, which is helpful for you also. Okay, what is database? For example, the database, it is a collection of information that is stored and organized. Any data, for example, uh, just imagine that you are running a shop. Okay, if you want to store your data, like the price of items, the item name and everything, like how many of the items are going to be sold in your shop, everything, the data is going to be stored inside the databases only. Okay, that is what, just think about it, is a collection of information that is stored and organized. Okay, so that it can be easily accessed and we can able to manage it and we can able to update it, right? Okay, for example, we can also able to keep tracking of items also. Okay, their prices and how many of them sold. Okay, instead of the previous traditional method, how it is means, instead of writing uh, it all on paper, you can store this data inside in a database which is very privacy and which can you access whenever you need, and it can be safely stored in our databases. Okay, let's enter into the table data. Like I have mentioned how the data is stored inside the database, right? See how the data is stored inside the database. It is in the form of tabular form only. Okay, so I want to let you know what exactly the table is. Okay, coming to the next slide. Okay, don't worry, I'll show you the practical session also. Okay, this is the only one which I'm going to sorry, this is not only the only one which I'm not going to teach you only the presentation. I'll show you the practical session also in this video itself. And the thing what you how you want to do, just motivate yourself to be consistent in these 7 minutes, which helps you to learn something in this video. Okay, what is table? I have mentioned that total data is stored in the form of tabular form only inside the databases. Okay, now that I have mentioned that if we have any of the shop, okay, if we want to track our prices of the uh, items, and if you want to track the items, how many of the sold, everything, we can able to create a table. Okay, the total data is in the form of tabular form only. Tabular form means in the table only. This table is we are going to store inside the databases. Okay, I'll show you the practical session. Table is nothing but which consists of rows and columns. Okay, we are going to insert the data inside these tables. Okay, so this I'm opening this SQL server. Okay, this it is the server which is used to create a tables, which is used to insert the data inside the tables, which is used to run some queries and everything. For example, if we go for Python, we have IDLs like Visual Studio, Atom, and also we have PyCharm, which is used to run the syntaxes of the Python, run to run any coding languages or anything. For same as well as we have a SQL server for writing our MS SQL queries also. Okay. Now what I'm going to teach you means how to create a table in SQL. Okay. After creating a table, I'll let you know how to insert a data inside to it. Okay. Just be motivated and be consistent to listen this. Okay. Let me zoom it. I guess you guys able to see it, right? Okay. Now I'm going to create a data, sorry, creating a table. Okay, I have mentioned that we are, if we have a shop, just imagine that you have a shop. Okay, any of the supermarket shop, just think about that you have a supermarket shop. Okay, if we need to insert the data, we want one database, we want to create a one database. Inside the database only, we want to create a tables. Inside the tables only, we want to insert the data. Got it, right? Okay, now I'm creating a database. For that, I'm using the query of this create database. For example, we'll take the shop as a database. This is the query which is used to create a database. Okay, here I'm executing. Now we have to select it and we have to execute it. Command get successfully. Okay, now we have created, right? Here this is what is the databases. Okay, here we have openly master. Even though we have created a shop database, we have master. If you want to open this shop, we just want to use it. For this, use shop. This is the syntax which we are going to use to open the database. You got it, I guess, right? See, we have created a database and we have used it. Eventually it is changed. Here we have databases have been changed. I have many databases in this, and by using this we can able to use it. Okay, now we are using the shop. Just see here, we are using the shop as a database. Okay, inside this shop we want to create a table. Okay, I have already mentioned you that we are managing a shop. Okay, and we want to store information about the products we sell. We'll create a table named products. Okay, I'll let you know the following details also. Mm, for this, see, for example, what is table? Just think about what is table. We have columns and rows, right? Yes. Now we need to create a table. Okay, for creating a database, what we have done? Create database, database name. For same creating a table also, create table. What is the table name we are going to insert? Products. Create table, table name products. Inside the brackets we want to give the columns. For example, if you have a table, okay, if you have a table, we have rows. Okay, you have rows, and you have, sorry, you have columns, you have rows. Okay, right? And like how it is going to be stored and how it is going to be happen means, I will to let you know. Just wait. Okay, now I'm going to insert the columns here, right? What is columns? I just have mentioned what is columns. Just wait. Let's take this is table. Okay, these are the columns which I am going to create. Okay, for example, I'm going to create it. Okay, sorry. Okay, these are the columns, right? Okay, for example, now I'm going to create a product ID. Just think about this is, oh, sorry, just wait. Just wait. I guess this mouse is not at all working very well. Okay, just be motivated by yourself to consistent watching this video. Okay, these are the columns. For example, now I'm going to insert the, now I'm going to insert here one column. Here I'm going to insert one column, and now I'm going to insert one column. I'm going to insert some columns here. Okay, just I'm exiting drawing. Okay, now I'm inserting the columns. For example, we'll take the product ID as a one column, and I'll show you how the table looks like also. Okay, product ID. See, whenever we are creating a columns, we have to give the data types of also. Okay, for example, if we are inserting the integers, we have to give int as a data type. Okay, and for example, if we are inserting the product name, for example, we'll go with the product name, we have to use the varchar. Sorry, varchar. For this varchar, we have to insert the length of data. Length of data means, for example, if the length of data, for example, if we are inserting the data called mushroom powder, okay, it should be below the 20 only. If it is more than 20, it won't take. Okay, so this is the restriction of the data, how much length is look like. Okay, now I'm minimizing it. Okay, now product name, the next thing which we are going to take means price. Okay, price in the form of int only. Okay, we'll go with the int, and int no, up to 4 data length we can't able to, we don't need to give the data length for this. Okay, if we are inserting more than 4 or 6, we want to go with big numbers, we have to give the length of the int also. Okay, next quantity. Okay, quantity is in the form of int only. Okay, just wait, I'll come down. Okay, we can able to write here also, no problem. Okay, quantity. Next we are going to category. Category is a worker. Okay, which we are going to use at least 30 or data length anything. Okay, this is the semicolon which we have to use anywhere. Okay, um, now I'm executing this. Okay, if I execute this, the table is going to be created inside the which database? Just see here, shop database. Okay, command gets successful. To check the table, what we have to do? To check the table, how the table looks like. This is very important. Just see how it's look like. Select by using this syntax, you can able to get it now. Select star from what is the table name we have? Just see the table name products, right? Select star from products. Okay, see star is nothing but it is deals with the all. Okay, select all from products. Okay, we are selecting and I'm going to select it and I'm executing it. Okay, see how the tables look like. Okay, it's so amazing, right? Yes, I guess you are getting some feel if you create a table. Okay, once you insert the data inside the table also you will get some good feel in your heart. Like, okay, anyway, just motivate yourself. I'm reminding you a lot of times. Now you know the table, right? You can able to see the table how it looks like, right? Now we are going to insert the data inside this table. Okay, now we have empty table. We'll insert some values. Okay, for inserting we want to use the insert into which, what is the table? Insert into products. Okay, insert into products. What we are inserting here? Values. Okay, check the product id. Okay, product id is the int data type, so we have to use the 1 2 or anything like 1 11 12 13 or whatever. 1 comma, what is the product name? Which is worker, which is below 20 only. Okay, for example, we'll go with the product name pen. Okay, see, this is the int. I'm not using any single quotes. Whenever we are inserting the worker, we have to use the single quotes. Just know about it. Okay, and also I'll let you know the data types also. Whenever we are inserting some unique data types which we have not discussed, I'll let you know how we have to follow steps to insert the specific data. For int, no need to give any single quotes. If we give single quotes, automatically it changes into the worker. Okay, now you got it, right? These single quotes which we are using for the worker. Okay, the next one is price. For example, this is the int, right? Just see here, price is a int. Now we are using the 10 here. Okay, now quantity, for it is also int only. Now I'm mentioning 100 as a quantity. Okay, this is, what is this category? It is a stationary, right? We'll go with the stationary. Okay, okay, this is the mandatory in some servers. Based on server, we have to use it. Is the basic sense to as a SQL developer or anything. Okay, whatever. Now I'm selecting it, I'm executing it. One row is affected. If I open the table, what will be happen now? Just guess it. Okay, now what is going to be happen means, along with the table columns, will receive the row also. Okay, like we'll receive the values also, whatever we have inserted. Let's execute it. Okay, got it, right? Same like, just copy this, come down. We'll change something here. For example, to scale, oh, just 5 rupees, quantity 10, stationery, even this is the stationery, right? Okay, I'm selecting it, I'm executing it. One row is affected. We'll open the table by selecting this. Whenever we need to execute some specific line, we have to select it and we have to execute it. Okay, just think about it. See, now we got it right. How the table looks, how the table is created inside the database, how the data is going to be stored inside the table. Okay, likewise, one in the single line, the single time you can able to insert the multiple lines also. I'll let you know everything in the upcoming videos. Okay, I don't want to make the long video. I know everything, like every topics I'll give the what is subtopic. We have a DDL, DML, something like, and everything I'll going to give here in these videos. Okay, just be motivate and just learn something in this SQL, because it is very useful and it is a very crucial thing in any businesses. Okay, they'll hire for you and you can able to go with your own businesses by using these technologies. Okay, it makes you some sense that to develop anything or anything. Okay, whatever, just be motivate. And I hope this demonstration was easy to understand, and in the next video we'll explore how to retrieve specific data using SQL queries with conditions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Mohan Tech channel for more practical SQL tutorials. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.